Please rise, if able, for the formal Convocation academic processional. We ask that you remain standing as the Wing Walker Honor Guard presents the colors and the CSU Marching Band performs the national anthem.
Please be seated. Good morning. My name is Dr. Blanche Hughes, and I serve as the Vice President for Student Affairs. It is my honor to welcome you, our newest Rams, to Colorado State University, and here to Moby Arena for our 2024 Convocation ceremony. I would also like to welcome those family and friends joining us virtually. Thank you to the CSU Marching Band, CSU Spirit Squad, and the ROTC Wing Walker Honor Guard. Do I get them there? I now welcome Desiree Begay to the podium to read our land acknowledgement statement.
Thank you, Vice President Hughes. My name is Desiree Begay. I am a senior student and art major here at Colorado State University and a proud member of the Native American Cultural Center. At Colorado State University, we begin our ceremonies with these words of recognition and reflection. Colorado State University acknowledges with respect that the land we are on today is the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Ute nations and peoples. This was also a site of trade, gathering, and healing for numerous other Native tribes. We recognize the indigenous peoples as original stewards of this land and all the relatives within it. As these words of acknowledgement are spoken and heard, the ties through the Native nations have their traditional homelands are renewed and reaffirmed. CSU is founded as a land-grant institution, and we accept that our mission must encompass access to education and inclusion, and significantly, that our founding came at a dire cost to Native nations and peoples whose land this university was built upon. This acknowledgement is the education and inclusion we must practice in recognizing our institutional history, responsibility, and commitment. I now welcome Vice President Hughes back to the podium.
Thank you, Desiree. Rams, class of 2028, welcome to CSU. Let's all take it in. You did it. You have made it here. Give yourselves another hand. You deserve it. Let me hear it. As you start exploring campus, you'll notice these Find Your Energy graphics on Morgan Library, the Student Center, the Rec Center, on my cell phone. Finding Your Energy is representative of the CSU mission, the belief that anyone, no matter where you come from, can find their place at Colorado State University and get a world-class education. It's also about finding your community and passion, both inside and outside of the classroom. CSU may not feel like home yet to many of you, and you may be feeling all sorts of emotions and worries right now about class schedules, meal plans, being away from loved ones, but you know, all that's okay. What's important to remember is that you've worked hard, prepared well, and deserve, let me say that again, and deserve to be here as part of this amazing community. You're surrounded by faculty, staff, and students who believe in you and know that you belong here. I encourage you to make the most of this new beginning. Chat with your peers in your residence halls and classes. Ask questions, connect with your professors, and get to know students from different backgrounds and experiences. Think about joining a club or organization, working on campus, or volunteering in our community. If you are commuting to campus, plan to spend time here with us in study groups and other activities. Be open to new experiences. Make new friends, and share your thoughts while also being open to learning from others. One of the best things about CSU is our community. We all strive to live by our principles of community, which include inclusion, integrity, respect, service, and social justice. As a RAM, you are now part of the support system that keeps our community safe. As you heard during RAM orientation, Rams take care of Rams. If you see someone who needs support, or maybe just a friendly smile, give it. And remember to reach out to your own support system, family, friends, residence hall staff, teachers, coaches, mentors, and so many other campus resources. It's no coincidence that you are at CSU, and everyone here today is invested in your academic success, health, your well-being, and personal growth. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you chose to be at Colorado State University because, as we've said, you belong here. Welcome to the Ramily. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Provost and Executive Vice President, Dr. Marion Underwood.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hughes. I love what you said. Dear Rams, on behalf of our dedicated academic leadership, our amazing staff, and world-renowned teaching and research faculty, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to Colorado State University. We are honored that you have chosen CSU to pursue your passions and your dreams. As Provost and Executive Vice President, I oversee the development of all educational programs and the quality and assurance and assessment of your learning. But what that really means is that my primary role is to work with the leadership of our colleges and departments and our faculty and our staff to pave the way for your success. The academic and campus leadership on stage with me today will play a key role in your CSU experience and your academic journey. From this day forward, we will be with you in spirit and in stewardship throughout your time as a RAM. We will be working to ensure your success because we know you are destined to make a difference in this world. You will notice that all of us on the platform are wearing our academic regalia. These caps and gowns represent a tradition that goes back centuries in academia. We wear them in your honor, but also to remind you that you were joining a prestigious and proud academic institution dedicated to discovery, intellectual growth, and excellence. Now, let me introduce to you the 16th President of Colorado State University, President Amy Parsons, who is joined by our Convocation speaker and alumnus, and influential community leader and musician, Stephen Brackett. Also with us today is Dr. Angie Piccioni, a graduate of CSU and Executive Director of the Colorado Department of Higher Education. So President Parsons, will you stand so we can recognize you? Stephen Brackett, stand so we can recognize you. And Dr. Piccioni, stand so we can recognize you. Dr. Piccioni, woo! I will now recognize the university leadership, student body president and vice president, and representatives of the president's executive leadership team here on stage with me today. Leaders, please rise. Next, I invite you to join me in celebrating the students and academic leadership from each of our colleges. Students, as your college is called, I invite you to rise and show your Ram pride. And that means I want to hear some noise. And I'm giving you a warning. Agricultural Sciences, you are first. Are you ready? College of Agricultural Sciences and your dean, Carolyn Lawrence Dill. Thank you for the cowbell. College of Business and your dean, Beth Walker. Walter Scott Jr., College of Engineering, and your dean, Alan Robinson. Woo! College of Health and Human Sciences, and your dean, Lisa Youngblade. Warner College of Natural Resources, whose dean, the dean is Alonzo Aguirre, recognized today by Dr. Rick Astor, head of the Geosciences Department. Dr. Astor, up again, come on. College of Liberal Arts, and your dean, Kirsten Thorson. And let's hear it for our exploratory study students, the largest group of first-year students at CSU, and Dean of our libraries, Karen Esslin. College of Natural Sciences, and your dean, Jan Nerger. And College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences, and your dean, Sue Vandewood. So Rams, here begins a new life for you, a new start. Each August breathes new life into CSU for all of us. It is an exciting time with new students, new classes, and new opportunities, a new beginning. One of the things I love most about higher education is that every semester, each one of us gets to create something new. Over the next weeks and months, I encourage you to find and follow your inner compass. Let it guide you to spaces on campus where you can engage with others who elevate you. Find peers who inspire you to create something new that makes you a better person and helps you begin your new life. Today, most of you are seated next to those who share your academic passions. Learn from one another. Take time to challenge your assumptions, be open to the big questions, and invest in relationships that will carry you forward towards your dreams. In a few years, you will come together again as a graduating class. It'll be your opportunity to don your cap and gown. At that time, as you receive your CSU degree, you will be celebrated again by all of us on this stage and by your loved ones, faculty, and peers who will have traveled alongside you as you built your new life. Revel in this moment, soak up the energy here today, and know that we are here to celebrate you as your RAM journey begins. Congratulations, welcome, and as Dr. Hughes said, remember, you belong here. Now, please join me for a short video sharing what it means to be part of the RAM community.
Good morning, Colorado State. Welcome to another beautiful, sunny, colorful day here on the Front Range. And you're listening to 90.5 KCSU FM. Great to get outside today to go ahead and find your energy. And I've got plenty of tunes here to help get your vibes right. Let's get it rolling.
What drew me here was the creativity, just the livelihood and positivity of campus. It gives you a sense of being human.
There's a reason we all end up here and choose to stay here.
It is such a free and welcoming space to be able to be who you are.
High-paced and super high energy. Like, you turn it up.
It's such a fun and happy and exciting town, and that's really evident on campus.
To be outside listening to the birds, it just gives you a sense of life.
Running around, you have always something to do on campus and off campus. This place, that feeling, you can't get it anywhere else.
It's a campus for us, to be who we are, enjoy life, and set our future for ourselves.
Welcome, class of 2028. My name's Nick DeSalvo, and I have the honor of serving as your student body president for this academic year again. I'm joined today by my vice president, Braxton Dietz. Braxton, if you could stand. Braxton and I are part of an organization called ASCSU, the Associated Students of Colorado State University, the student government here dedicated to advocating for student needs on the local, campus, state, and sometimes even national level. Braxton will be back a little bit later to share the results of our RAM Welcome giveaway. And I should mention that today we'll be giving away 2 prizes to 2 randomly selected students who submitted their favorite RAM Welcome photo with the hashtag RamWelcome on Instagram. 2 more winners will be selected at tomorrow's pep rally, and so get your photos in now for a chance to win some of those really cool prizes. Now is the portion in my remarks where I get to offer you some pearls of wisdom. And I decided that I should level with you from student to student. I'll be really honest. I'm a first-generation college student. I would have never imagined that I have the opportunity to seek out a higher education, but let alone I'd be the student body president at Colorado State University. I tell you all that to tell you this. I know, I feel it deep in my bones that Colorado State University, my experience here, has altered the trajectory of my life. I know it. And I know that it can do the exact same thing for you if you lean into every single opportunity that this place presents to you. We have hundreds of clubs and organizations tailored to whatever interest that you may have. And so please, I urge you to do more than simply show up to class and then go back to the dorm room or wherever you're staying. Get involved on the campus level, and it will make all the difference in your experience here on campus. Additionally, I hope you've taken this first week to get to know those around you. The people you meet really in this first week, but the first few months will serve as the vital support systems you need to navigate this new journey in your lives. Continue working to build those connections over your experience here at CSU, and if you need any ideas on where to start, there's a First 50 website highlighting opportunities for you here as a CSU Ram. Now, this is Moby Arena. This is where we have a lot of our really fun sporting events. This is where we bring the energy, and so I'm not the best at doing that, so I'm going to bring it over to the Golden Palms to lead us in some CSU chants. Thank you. Let's give it up for our Golden Palms one more time, right? So I'm looking for that same energy that we just saw here in Moby Arena for the person I'm about to introduce. If you haven't had the opportunity to meet her this week while you're moving in, allow me to introduce her now. This is the 16th president of Colorado State University, Amy Parsons.
There we got it. Nick and I are a little rusty over the summer. Good morning, Rams, class of 2028. Congratulations, you made it. You are exactly where you are meant to be, starting your journey as college students in one of the best universities in the country and definitely one of the best college towns in the US. Now, the word convocation means to call together. And today we call your entire class together to mark the start of this remarkable journey. You are a special class. This is one of the largest classes, one of the most diverse in every way, and one of the most academically qualified classes ever to start at CSU. You've had a very unique high school experience with very unique challenges, and you made it here. And you are starting at CSU at a particularly exciting time. We've got a presidential election on the horizon. Many of you will be voting for the first time. Issues at home and abroad that will be debated on campus, rapid pace of technological change, astonishing research discoveries happening in every single college across campus, and the biggest ever fall sports season to be at CSU, right? That's right. This institution will shape you and transform you, and you will transform it. I know this because I'm a CSU alum. Where's my liberal arts grad right here? That's right. And today is a particularly special and important day to me and my family personally. My own daughter is here today as a freshman, somewhere, joining her sister, who is already here at CSU starting her junior year. So to her, I say the same thing that all parents and family members and loved ones and your friends are feeling right now. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Did not expect that. This is your time. Get out there, go to class, join the clubs, make friends with people who are very different from you, go to the speakers who you think you're going to disagree with, cheer on your Rams on game day with all of your energy and show good sportsmanship when we beat our rivals, right, band? And cheer, that's right. These years will fly by, but rest assured that when you graduate, you will be part of the largest and most powerful alumni network in the state, and I'll put it up against any network in the country. CSU will be here from day one, which is today, all the way through graduation and for the rest of your life. And you will be surrounded by Rams doing extraordinary things and giving back to CSU. Rams like my friend, Stephen Brackett. It's my honor to introduce this truly remarkable rock star Ram. You may know him by his stage name Brer Rabbit and his lead MC of the Denver-based band the Flowbots, or you may know him as an advocate for grassroots social change. Stefan's a musician, teacher, dancer, actor, a leader in the National Training Institute. He's appointed by the governor of Colorado as our official music ambassador for the state, and he co-founded Youth on Record, a nonprofit organization that connects youth to local professional artists to help achieve their dreams. Rams, join me in welcoming up Stephen Brackett.
I've got to move these mics real quick, sorry. Here we go. First off, I think that maybe natural sciences may have taken it with the noise. I think so. I was surprised. But I gotta love how I'm hearing all this chanting and all these things, although I do think that last bit of round of chanting felt like multicultural church where everybody was hitting different beats on the claps. But I think that's just the way that sound works. I gotta tell y'all, I echo President Parsons' sentiments about being proud of y'all. You all have dealt with something that none of your professors, teachers, or anybody coming before has, and you are here. That is something to celebrate, that is something to be proud of. But the fact that you are here, you're here at the beginning of your journey. Now, what is that journey? We don't know, and that's exciting. But what I want to talk to you about is also the fact that since you are entering unprecedented times, some of the older folks, some of us from Gen X, the boomers, might not know what we're talking about when we say what y'all are facing. Like, school was a lot cheaper when I went to CSU than what it is when y'all are going. Now, it's way better Like, y'all should have seen the old stadium. It was like a high school stadium. Like, what y'all got is incredible. But with school costing so much more, it's so much more important that you make it worth every bit of your time. And so, yes, get everything done on the curriculum. And I am suggesting to y'all, because this is what I did when I came here, I had an alternative parallel curriculum that made sure that when I got out of CSU, it was gonna be worth it. So like, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Am I talking about like joining some clubs and stuff? I'm like, well, maybe. But actually what I'm talking about is like these three kind of basic principles. So like, you've got your basic competencies. You've got your stories and hardships. You've got your perspective. So like, what am I talking about? Look to your left. Look to your right. Now, way back in the day when we did these kind of things, there'd be some sort of toxic messaging about like, half of the people in this room will no longer be here. No. We're dead in that. You may be sitting next to your best man. You may be sitting next to your business partner. You may be sitting next to somebody that you build a failing business with and have a great time doing it. Like, legitimately, half of the people that I do business with, I met here. So I want you to look to the left, look to the right, and give that person a high five. You may be in a breakdancing competition with them someday. You have no idea. And that's part of the excitement of it. Quick question. How many of y'all came from high schools that had like toxic cliques and groupings? Yeah. This is not that high school. This is not that high school. There are 4,000 freshmen here. You will find your people here if you are brave enough to look for them. I'm saying this because it is true. Back in 1997, I was a 6'5" black nerd when society didn't know what that meant beyond Urkel. All right? We did not have the best representation. I found my people here. We started a breakdancing club. There was like 400 people who joined our club. Soon the university was paying us to dance against people all over the state. That was wild to me. When you are looking at yourself and your lives, look at what your boundaries have been. What are the things that you're saying like, I could never do that. I could never be that. Choose a few of them and change that story. This is the safe place to do that. Why? It's all about numbers. You have 4,000 people. This is going to be a special time in your life. All of y'all are in the same boat. All of y'all are looking for your people. All of y'all are looking to establish boundaries and break them. There couldn't be a better place or time for you to start figuring out who you are, who you want to be, and maybe even the parameters of things you've never thought about. I wrote a song, part of a band that wrote a song that you all maybe listened to when you were, my goodness, like in kindergarten. Have any of y'all heard that song, Handlebars? That's from my band. Yeah. Wait, like, how old were a lot of you when you heard that song? Like 6? Is that what you said? 5? Oh my goodness. Okay. The only way that I actually got to that point was doing ridiculous things here at CSU. Forming a breakdancing group. Cool. That breakdancing group made me into a professional dancer. How did I get paid as a professional dancer? I danced at nightclubs. I was a go-go dancer. I studied abroad, never knowing that I could study abroad because I thought my grades weren't good enough, but they were. Went to Italy. How did I make money? Dancing at nightclubs. It was fantastic. They called me Stefan. What does that have to do with a philosophy degree? Not much. What does that have to do with me becoming a professional performer? A whole lot. CSU made that possible. Y'all, when I say that I'm a nerd, I'm serious. When I found out that they were making a Star Wars film, like The Phantom Menace, I, with a bunch of my friends, saved up a bunch of money and flew to Australia to try to get in the movie. Now, that's not normally how you get into movies. We knew that. But we're like, we're in college. let's build some good stories. So when you're here, part of your alternative curriculum is like, how many great stories am I going to build? Like, what's some ridiculous, like, great stories and recreational hardships, things that you voluntarily put yourself through that you have no business doing, knowing that you're going to get a great story and you're going to build yourself, right? What are these networks? And then, most importantly, how do you start first establishing the boundaries and the parameters that make you healthy? There's an opportunity now. There's a support system now for you all to be looking at that as well. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful time. So, as I am wrapping this up, is anybody nervous about the upcoming weeks, upcoming months? All right. Okay. Wait. So my nerve, like, one thing. For a nervous or introspective or introverted person to put their hand up in a room full of thousands of people deserves an applause. All right? All of my nervous people, will you put your hands up again, please? And so for all my extroverted people who are really hyped, keep those hands up, keep them up. Look at those people and try to make a friend. Try to help some folks out. And maybe some of my people with their hands up, maybe look at some other people with their hands up. We're not in high school anymore. The responsibility and the power is ours. If we want to have an amazing time, who's it up to? Who is it up to? Who is it up to? That's what I love to hear. I love you. You have made the right choice. In talking to President Parsons, I found out something, and this is something that a lot of times you all won't know. Did you know that over 50% of you who graduate from CSU will not have student debt? That's not by accident. That happens when a school really cares about your students. So take that with you. If they're willing to look into your future like that, they're willing to look into your present like that. You have the space, the support to look at whatever you want to be. So, with that, I want you all to say that I'm proud to be a CSU Ram. On 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm proud to be a CSU Ram. Do amazing things, y'all.
Wow. Thank you, Stefan, for those inspiring words and welcoming our class of 2028. That was amazing. That was just awesome. So proud of him. So proud he's a Ram, right? So proud he's a Ram. Okay, where's McKenna? You. Okay, come on up here. So as we're wrapping up, I want to introduce McKenna Selby, your student coordinator for Ram Welcome. Yes? McKenna, take it away with cheers.
Thank you, President Parsons, and let's give it up again for Stefan Brackett. Hello, class of 2028. My name is McKenna Selby. I use she, her pronouns. I am from Superior, Colorado, about to start my 3rd year here at CSU studying human development and family studies with a minor in French. This year, I've had the honor and the privilege of serving as a student coordinator for Ram Welcome and CSU orientation programs. Here at CSU, we like to bring our Ram spirit to everything that we do, and you all can show us that energy by submitting your photos to the hashtag Ram Welcome for a chance to win some awesome prizes. Braxton is going to be joining me up here in just a few minutes to announce 2 of our winners, so make sure that you are submitting those photos while you still can. Around the arena today, we have 190 fantastic Ram Welcome leaders wearing those yellow shirts, as well as a team of 14 orientation leaders who have shown their CSU pride and energy by volunteering their time to welcome you to campus. Can we give them a round of applause? along with those students, we also have some of our dedicated student athletes here with us today. We have Riley O'Neill and Claire Wright from the swim and dive team, as well as Ann Zachariah, Joe Vaz, and Marta Lehman from the women's basketball team. If all of my student athletes could come on up on stage. With the help of these students, we are going to teach you one of my favorite CSU cheers. Now, I've heard Moby Arena get pretty loud before, and I have some pretty high expectations that the class of 2028 can be even louder. So, I have a question, and I want to hear from all of you. Are you proud to be a CSU Ram? All right, that was pretty impressive, but this is the first time that we are all together as a class, and I think that we can do even better. So, to see how loud you can really get, I'm going to teach you one of our CSU cheers. All my folks on this side of the room, you are going to be my C's. So when I point at you, I need to hear your loudest and proudest C. Let's practice right now. Very good. All right, all of my people in the middle, including my friends up here on stage, you're going to be my S's. Let's practice right now. Woo! That was great. And then my last group over here, you are going to be my U's because we wouldn't be here without all of you. I know. All right, all my U's, let's practice right now. Wonderful. We are going to go 3 times with our CSU, and then after the 3rd time, if you are willing and able, go ahead and put a hand of choice in the air like this. Right now. Oh yeah. Make your fist, and you're gonna go, go Rams. All right, 3 times through, here we go. Wow, now that is the Ram pride I like to hear. Great work, everyone. These student leaders, as well as the other student leaders around the room, are amazing. So please don't be afraid to engage and ask them questions throughout this experience. Please join me in giving our student athletes a round of applause. Y'all are good. This moment, right here, right now, is so significant. I remember going to my own convocation 2 years ago, right here in Moby Arena, sitting alongside people who at the time were unfamiliar, but since then have become some of my closest classmates, confidants, and friends. I remember sitting in the same seats that you are and feeling some of the same emotions that you may be feeling right now. Excitement, anticipation, nervousness, fear. I remember all of the moments I've spent in this building since, wearing my Ramorals to cheer on our CSU volleyball and basketball teams, hearing our fantastic band play the sounds of CSU, taking photos, with Cam the Ram and with Amy Parsons. And I look forward to the day when I enter this arena as a student and leave as a CSU alumni. At CSU, we bring you together as a class for this moment because you are beginning this journey together. You, class of 2028, won't be together again like this until your very own commencement ceremony. When you gather next, some of you may have switched seats or majors, but the people beside you will be the friends, the future colleagues, and the peers who will shape your postgraduate life. And all of that starts today. Over the next few weeks, you will have opportunities to join in the first Ram Bunches pep rally, which is tomorrow night, your first CSU football game, and you will get to create some of your very own CSU traditions. Your first weeks here on campus can set you up for success for years to come. Don't miss this opportunity to build connections not only with your peers, but also with staff, faculty, and administration. I encourage all of you to stretch out of your comfort zone, put your foot forward, and make the most of it. Before we wrap up our celebration today, I would like to acknowledge some people in this space that are perfect examples of what it means to embody the CSU spirit. As a university, we strive to live out the principles of community and leave places better than we found them. And the wonderful residential and community staff do exactly that. They have spent countless hours awaiting your arrival and will be here to support you throughout your entire first year. Please give a round of applause to our resident assistants, inclusive community assistants, and all university housing student staff leaders. At this time, I'm going to invite Braxton to the podium to announce some of our prize winners.
Well, good afternoon, Rams, and congratulations again to the class of 2028. Give yourselves another round of applause for getting here this morning. Like McKenna said, my name is Braxton Dietz, and I have the honor of serving as your student body vice president this year. I have some exciting prize winners to announce today. Our first prize is lunch with 4 friends, hosted by our lovely President Parsons right here. And the winner is, drum roll please, Alyssa Jamie. Give her a round of applause. And our next winner will throw the first pitch at a CSU softball game, and the winner is, drum roll again, the CSU student with the Instagram handle RJ Diaz Paz. Give him a round of applause. Alrighty. Congratulations to our winners. If you are not one of our winners, we'll be drawing 2 more winners at the pep rally tomorrow. If you are, go ahead and check your DMs from Colorado State University on Instagram and find out how to redeem those prizes. One of these winners will be invited to do the coin toss for the CSU home football game, and the other winner coming soon will enjoy pizza with their whole residence hall delivered by President Parsons. And with that, I will welcome McKenna back to the stage.
Thank you, Braxton. Now, I am ready to introduce you all to one of my favorite CSU traditions. Can I please have our amazing CSU band, directed by Dr. Jamie Taylor, and our Spirit Squad, led by Don Burton, to join me in a loud and proud rendition of the CSU fight song, followed by our alma mater. Let's hear it one more time for our CSU band and Spirit Squad. From the fight song to the faculty and administration and academic regalia, today's event is immersed in CSU tradition. And one more tradition remains, the academic recessional. I ask that all students please remain standing to show our respect for the faculty and administration as they exit the arena. After our platform party has exited, I'll call each of your sections in turn to exit. Platform party, are you ready? Here we go.